It ain't no... A custom playbook ain't cheating, man. How's a custom playbook cheating? It's not like I have crazy plays in there or something. Yeah. Not really. I know what cheating plays are. Mostly they're all on defense, though. And they're usually nano blitzes. It's like where you like shift your line in certain ways and have people lined up certain ways, so the D lineman they'll come through way too fast than like normal. Sack your quarterback before you even get a chance to think about it. I got the broadcast up though if you want to tune in.
Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Broncos going up against the Eagles. With that, let's get out to Lincoln Financial Field. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Denver
Who is that?
Broncos and
87 with the Braves? I never seen that dude. I mean, it can't be fake players, though. Like, it's...
Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And I don't want to say that this offense starts and ends with Demaryius Thomas, but sometimes it starts and ends with Demaryius Thomas.
There's no reason you can't say it if it's the truth. He is the alpha and the omega of the receiving corps.
Nah.
They run it again with Anderson. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. And it's possible that today the most important group could be the linebackers.
Yeah, the second level, as we like to call them, right?
What are you saying?
Has to control things, but the linebackers, they do more than clean up. They help create big plays.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd.
Thinking pass all the way.
Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL.
Yeah, you got to broadcast every game.
In that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Now Simeon. Screen play, Anderson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield.
Yeah, I got it up.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Simeon. Sanders has it over the middle. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
You're going to play with the Steelers.
First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking deep for Demaryius. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas, 37 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go now.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Here we go now.
Wentz now on first down. This complete to Josh Huff. 30. And he's going to be taken down
how did he get
deep
chased
into
down?
Bronco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards in the red zone this time.
That's the crazy part, right? I don't know how he caught me.
They'll run the option left, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss.
See, now
of a
JD
yard
calling
there,
me.
and now
He
second
gonna
down.
rant about me a little.
When we did
Rant to me
DeMarcus
a
Ware's
little about
games
playing
in
right now.
Dallas, didn't we spend most of the time talking about him rushing the passer?
We did, and how about now?
Oh, boy, he's expanded his game in a big way. Really does a great job in the run game now, using his length, using his leverage to hold the point of attack and make plays as we just saw there.
Here we go now. 3-19.
On second down, here's Wentz. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford,
Oh, he dropped the
which
ball?
keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
Here we go.
Play action to Sproles. Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. He can run, and the Eagles are in for 6. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
You shouldn't.
It's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard
he's-
watching if you're
He's gonna have some growing pains. You know.
We
I'll
wouldn't
be.
be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Again, Anderson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Third down now following the run. They'll look to throw here. And that's caught. Did he stay
Got
in
the
bounds,
feet down.
though? He did not.
Oh, he didn't.
Incomplete. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top
Yeah,
half
you're on this
was
side of the
bottom
50, so
half
you got
that
to
was in
punt.
question.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down following the run. They'll come out in the pistol. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Nah, he's like in his 3rd year.
Another pistol look here.
Yeah, it was Terrence Williams.
On second down, Ryan Matthews. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. Left side, caught by Matthews. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Now, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
That's caught at the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The go routes are crazy on this game.
Here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance. because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now you got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. That one goes for 24 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football.
Definitely.
Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now, Wentz again, finding time. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. From the red zone now, Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Ryan Matthews from 19 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
You're getting kind of close to blocking that kick, though.
Now after the touchdown, it's
ain't nothing I can do about it.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. I know you're tired of me saying this, but do you know what a young quarterback or an inexperienced quarterback's best friend is on the team?
A good tight end, a good security blanket.
No doubt about it. See, we work well together.
You taught me.
I think Virgil Green could very well be that for Trevor Siemian as he gets started in Denver. Great safety valve for him. A guy that he can throw easy routes, get the ball in his hand quickly to him, right in his sight lines, and he can make nice plays.
Last year, just 12 catches. They definitely expect that to go up big time. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not
on your
get
side of the field.
By offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play.
Yeah.
We saw a great example of a really good run stop.
Nah, on that side of the field.
2 minutes to play here
across the
in
50.
the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
I mean, this ain't a real game. You can do whatever you want right now. I don't care.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Nah, nobody really goes for it on that on their own 30-yard line, but you know,
But they have supreme confidence in picking
this ain't a real
up on
game.
quarterback sneak. You can just feel it.
In league play, you got to kick
So
that
it'll
though.
be first down here after the run. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
2nd down now after the incompletion. Simeon. Screen play, Anderson. And an alley to run. C.J. Anderson. And all the way home for a Broncos score. C.J. Anderson, 69 yards. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. A gain of 39 that time. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
All right, here we go. Back to Philly. Here we go. Set.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down.
Here we go now.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Denver getting set to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Now Simeon. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Not even close. Trail's got Denver.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
I don't understand how my man didn't pick the ball up. That's crazy.
So
like, if he got picked up and got tackled, cool, but damn, he's just like fumbling it all over the place.
At the 1. Ooh, with a juke. And he will be marked out right there at the 20-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Make the block.
We'll
right in front of you.
Pick it up. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on 1st down. It's Huff. And he's brought down.
My bad, man. Put the right receivers in the right spots, man. They ain't got people in the game that's supposed to be in the game. And nah, it ain't like they not there. They just wasn't in the right spots.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Throwing on first is Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Throwing is Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Let's go. Green, 39.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking to hit Ryan Matthews there out of the backfield. And it'll be 4th down.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the 1st down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the 1st down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the 1st down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
The backspin on it, man.
The offense now here coming back out on the road for
you can do that.
First possession of the 2nd half.
Yeah, it's like an option on there. You can kick it with backspin, kick it high.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. Now Wentz, and almost intercepted.
Nice play.
It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with third and still 7 yards to go.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll be brought down by the
See,
Broncos.
that's the thing. The Broncos D is just ridiculous.
With a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
Yeah.
Here's Donnie Jones now. As he's
I like it, though. It's a challenge for me.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And coming out now, the Broncos. And following the interception, just any interception.
I like the confidence,
man. Are you a
man.
little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
See, that's the lucky thing there. Like, you just throwing it up and, you know.
37 yards.
That's not really like, that's not like a skill thing where you're getting somebody open.
And you can't be, because if you back off after
I ain't gonna knock you for it though, because that's part of the game, man.
Just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Yeah.
First down, here's the run with Anderson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Simeon under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Michael Kendricks in there to bring him down.
You got blitz and you didn't see it coming.
So a
Come on, man.
on 2nd down. Now let's see what the offense has in store for
Now you're gonna throw the go
Thomas,
route.
the lone receiver left.
Throw go route to Thomas again.
Now Simeon.
There it is again. See, that should have been a pick, but for some reason he didn't catch it. I don't understand that.
For a Denver score. Demaryius Thomas, 28 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
I did.
I think we're talking about a guy who runs
Kick the
the
field
football.
goal, man.
In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team.
This game does get on my nerves. I ain't gonna
3
front.
touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return now, it's Josh Huff.
League play is different, bro.
Not much fun for a guy trying to
League play is different, though,
They'll
man.
take it back to about the 19-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a
All of us have, man. All of us have.
Shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Here we go now. Green 39.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Flush to his right.
Yeah.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Wentz. Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now back to throw. Looking for someone to throw to. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Nolan Carroll.
See, that's the thing I hate about this game, man. You catch a pick like that, you should have been going.
The interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only run of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
So after the INT, and he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
They come out here in the eye. They give it to Anderson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that panic that emerges. You've got to play.
I thought Cody was going to join the league.
It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
I'm saying this is a different game. Like this game, I gotta get used to it. Like, it's different.
This one away from
Plays
Sproles
different.
as this is angled toward the sideline.
Yeah, that was 16. Like.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll set up to throw. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for third. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Benny Logan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. And McManus able to put it through, and that will make this now an 18-point ball game. And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
It would take a heck of a comeback at this point. Being 3 scores down, I think that's too much to ask with time winding down here in the fourth.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
On second down, here's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Now Wentz on third down. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Wentz now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put it.
That was a user pick, right?
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get free, right?
Not one that I've ever met. How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there.
Don't mean nothing, dog.
That give them a little extra confidence there. Starting, as you said, in a tough spot.
Really does not mean anything. I just played this game in 3 weeks.
Quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football.
Season comes along, I'm glad,
keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up to the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a good gain. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Devontae Booker, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now McManus for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So that's the word from the referee. Neutral zone infraction, 5 yards.
And, of course, the defense is always pointing at the offense about how they drew them across. Flag goes against the defenders on that one.
Now Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Wentz to throw on second down. Surveying the field. Green Beckham has it over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 30 yards there. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down. And quickly, they get to the line. Wentz now on first down. That is caught at the 7. It's a gain of 20 that time. And the Eagles are now set up with a 1st and goal. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
To throw is Wentz. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Play fake to Matthews now. And he's got his man. That's the veteran Selleck with an Eagle touchdown. Brent Selleck, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a score closer.
He did pretty good. He throws on like 14-2 or something.
set here looking for the two-point conversion.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
And the wideout in motion.
Back 99, Philly. Here we go. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
Wentz going to look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And
It won't
if
happen.
nothing else, now
You
you've
get knocked off
put
easy.
something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it.
People lose to the
But
computer,
this
but it's
game's
not
pretty much
enough.
done for
Not
them.
enough people.
All right, now look at 56. All right, here we go.
Getting the call is Anderson running left. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Simeon. Flushed out right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Nolan Carroll. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down. And they're going to speed things up here. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw. Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver, because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Wentz now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 30.
They go play action for Matthews. Now Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Denver getting set to take the field. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple deal.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
That was my chicken scratch, not at all.
Well, certainly a tough loss here, but they've got to move on. I mean, you have another opponent next week. You dwell on this one, it hurts you the following week.
That's where the 24-hour rule comes into play, win or lose for all teams. Either enjoy the win for 24 or reflect on the loss for 24, then put it aside and move forward.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.
I ain't gonna lie.